very lucky to have this facility. We're so thankful to LSU, the donors, TAF that provided for us. But, I think our players, they're not entitled, they're not expected of this, but they're earning this. They're winning 45 games a year, averaging that. They're in 5 straight super regionals. They have a perfect graduation rate last year, one of 6 LSU sports to do that. They're setting record numbers for community service this fall, so they're using their platform of softball to make a difference in our community. So, I think they're working hard to earn the right to be in this facility every day, and we feel very fortunate that we have it. On the softball side, I think you'll see a season similar to what you've seen from us in the past. We played a top 10 strength of schedule every year that we've been here, and this will be no different. We have Oklahoma State in the first weekend. We go out to California where we get Washington and Cal, a big slate out there. And then for the first time since I've been the coach here, we have ULL on the regular season schedule, which is exciting for all of us. They are surely one of the most talented teams in the country this year, so that'll be a good test for us to just round out, of course, our ever a difficult SEC schedule where, I think our fans get to see the best of the best in the sport of softball here in Baton Rouge playing in the SEC. On the softball field, we did graduate a really significant senior class. Those guys played a ton of games for us. They were very special, set a lot of records. One of them is going to be an Olympian here for Amanda Sanchez is going to play for Mexico in the Olympics. She'll join Coach Dobson, who's coaching for Team USA this summer, so that's fun for us. But we're lucky we have a really talented freshman class that will help fill in some of the gaps that we lost from these guys. We still have great senior leadership with Aaliyah Andrews, Maribeth Gorsuch, Amanda Doyle. Those guys are doing a great job for us on the field, and they have a ton of games under their belt too. So we will not lack experience from them. And then I think the departure of those seniors will give a really strong sophomore class a great opportunity. Georgia Clark, Taylor Tidwell, Morgan Cummins, Savannah Stewart. I think these are some of the names that you're going to be asking how we will replace them in the future too. The great part for us, too, is we return the whole pitching staff. Of course, our leadership comes from Maribeth Gorsuch, who is a senior this year, who, has worked really hard to have a great year. And then we have an All-American in that group, too, Shelby Sinceri, who does it on both sides, both offensively and on the mound for us. So she's just a really special player. We're excited for the season. Like Chelsea said, we will officially open this facility tomorrow night at 5:30. We'll cut the ribbon with some of the families that have made this happen for us and some really important people from our department that we're excited to welcome them in and show them what we're all about. So you guys are more than welcome to join us for that event as well. And then we'll practice today at 2 o'clock. It'll be a scrimmage that will probably get going around 2:45. You're welcome to join us for that too. And with that, I'll take any questions that you guys have. Yep. Yeah, it has been a lot of fun. It is changing how we're doing business on a daily basis. We're able to do a lot more things. We've done some different things. Just the space itself provides us a lot more room to do, different drills, different machines. I mean, you can see it's decked out with every, bell and whistle you can find. So we're able to do a lot of things differently. We're still trying to learn it too. We're still trying to understand what is the best practice for it. But, the nice thing is the weight room's right here. They can transition straight from the weight room to practice. There's really no downtime for them, which helps their time management things as well. But, I think they appreciate every bit of it. We all do, and we understand how special this facility is. Yeah, the freshman class is special. They are very talented. I would say the most highly, touted player in the group is Taylor Pleasant. She was on the junior national team. She's truly living up to everything that you would expect from a player on the junior national team. She's competing out at shortstop, and she's, the front runner to start at that position on opening day. So has been a long time since we've had a freshman at shortstop. We've had such great experience from Amber Surratt out there, but she's really talented, special. I think our team knew it when they saw her right away, how talented she was. So, and then, there's 6 others that are just very well-rounded. They're playing a lot of different positions. First base, Sierra Briggs is a great outfielder. Taylor Edwards is a pitcher we've added to our group of returning pitchers. Kate Callan behind the plate is doing a nice job. So I think they're a talented, well-rounded group. They fill a lot of holes, and I think you're going to see a lot from them very early in their careers. Yeah, I think it's huge. I think it's huge to return the pitching staff in a time where we have a very young infield. You know, we have Amanda Doyle, who's now moving to third base, so that's going to be new for her. So we have a bunch of new looks in the infield. So I think the fact that we have this returning experienced pitching staff that has been there and competed at the highest level, I think they will set the tone for us. You know, it's really all about them early, where they'll be able to give us confidence, they'll set the tone, and they will pace us early on.
Catcher and second base, you're losing starters there too. What's going on with those two positions?
Morgan Cummins caught quite a bit for us down the stretch last year as a freshman, so her and Kate Callan will fill the roles behind the plate. Kate is a freshman out of Texas, who played for one of the greatest travel ball teams in the country, the Texas Bombers, competed for national championships in travel ball, so she'll help Morgan out there. And then at second base right now, Taylor Tidwell is the front runner there, so she was a backup at shortstop last year. She's from Panama. She is a really talented athlete. You can't miss her. If you come to our park, Taylor Tidwell stands out. She's just so athletic. I think she's going to do a great job for us there, not just defensively, but she has swung the bat really well this preseason so far.
What about the outfield spots? I know you got a couple of starters back there, but maybe a spot open in right field?
I think the outfield's the most competitive spot we have right now. We're very talented there. You know, I think Aaliyah has had a great preseason so far. Still, obviously, she's maybe the fastest player in college softball. She's the fastest in my opinion. You know, I think she sets the bar for us out there. And then Savannah Stewart had a great year. We have Taryn Antoine. We have Sierra Briggs as a freshman. Claire Weinberg has played for us out there some. We also have Akaya Times, who's a fifth year, who's, you know, got a ton of experience and knows what we're all about. And then Carrington Hushmanzada is the other player out there. And they're all talented. I think all will get some opportunities.
How important is Mary Beth when you have kind of a mix of veterans and newcomers and pitching staff and leadership that she brings?
Yeah, and Mary Beth brought a ton of leadership to us last year, but I think she's even more confident in what she is all about this year. And she's throwing so well right now, too. So I think if she can just maintain where she's at and, you know, continue to pace us, not just with her voice, but, you know, on the field as well, I think we're going to be in good shape. I know she's worked really hard for this opportunity, and I know she wants this opportunity, so I feel really good about her making the most of it.
You had a couple of freshman pitchers last year. What do you see from them going into their sophomore season?
Yeah, I think they're going to be really key to the success. They're both doing a lot of great things. They're so different. Shelby Wickersham has so much spin and movement. You know, you guys don't know what the spin numbers mean, but the numbers she puts up on all of our technology are just amazing, jaw-dropping. And then Allie Kilponen, you know, was able to hit 70 miles an hour this fall. So she's bringing it, working hard to do it, and they both want it, and they both want to contribute any way they can. They're great team players. They're great members of the staff.
How big a key is that move by Amanda Doyle to third? Is that kind of sketchy, or does she have some experience playing that position?
She was recruited to play over there. She was recruited to play on the left side of the infield. I would say it was personnel reasons why she was just a better fit at first base, but she's very comfortable there. She's played there probably a lot more in her life than she's actually played first base, so she's very comfortable there. I think she's fine, and that opens up room for Georgia Clark or Raylene Gutierrez to be at first base, and Georgia Clark may have the most power on the team, and that's comparing her to Shelby Sinceri that hit 17 home runs last year. So I think that is a good move for us. We're lucky to have team players like Amanda Doyle that's willing to, you know, make that change her senior year after being someplace for 3 years. So we're lucky to have young women that will do that for LSU.
Coach, you talked about that power. I know it's early. Last year's team identity maybe was having that power. Do you feel like you guys can kind of emulate that same thing going into this year, or is it going to be a different type of style?
Well, I think, you know, the work Howard and Lindsay, Sandra put in last year to put the offense where they are has continued. I think they've continued to grow. They're continuing to grow in their ideas, theories, principles, and I think, you know, you're seeing the same type of power from these kids. Now, there's some of them that are younger that don't have the experience in every at-bat, but they're not lacking for talent by any means or power. They have all of that. So it's just about going out and having good at-bats, seeing pitches, being able to compete in the box with the tools that they already possess.
Coach, how important do you think, you know, kicking off with the Tiger Classic, you guys play Florida A&M and Oklahoma State? How much important do you think it was to, you know, get the season going and get those wins?
I think it'll be a really good test for us. You know, I think both programs are solid. I think Oklahoma State being in the World Series last year will be a tough test right off the bat. So I think we're going to know a lot about our team very early in the season. FAMU brings the third Andrews sister. Did you guys know there was a third Andrews sister? She'll come with FAMU the first weekend. So I think it'll be a fun weekend for everybody, and it'll be a great measuring stick to see where our team is right off the bat.
Coach, you spoke a lot about the accolades earlier. Averaging 45 wins in a year, 5 straight Super Regionals. What are your expectations of this team kind of playing this season?
I think our expectations are always the same. We want to be the best team in the country. We work every day to be the best team in the country. I think LSU deserves our best, so we try to give it to them every single day. And I think the expectations are not any less for this group, nor will they ever be for any group that we put on this field at Tiger Park.
Can you go more in depth about the pitching and how key it's going to be because you've had so much experience there?
I think the pitching staff is a big key, especially early. You know, we have a very new infield, so I think, you know, our pitching staff being able to get us out of some situations, to step up and make big pitches in big situations will be really important. So they've all been in big games. Every single one of them has been in big moments. Of course, some more than others, but, you know, last year I can think of a time where every single one of them was a huge factor in, you know, why we were able to win a series, why we were able to win on the road, a lot of different things. So they've all been in all these big situations. So I think they will need to lead us early. And then as our team, you know, gains speed here and gets some experience, I think they'll be able to compete right along with them.